Alright, here we go. So this is gonna be a super early top 10 list. I think we have all the units we need. So I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do here. So let's just jump in. So number 10 I think is gonna be Tamagami number 3. And by the way, uh, let's just talk about these two. I don't think these two make the top 10. I'm gonna be honest, I think this guy is gonna be the best purple in this current meta. I feel like he can handle himself better than these two. Obviously Ultimate Gohan has endurance, obviously Ultimate Gohan has type neutral, like he definitely handles himself better in this current meta than Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. But at the same time, I used Tamagami yesterday. By the way, the time I'm recording this video, the units came out yesterday. I think I'm gonna upload this video tomorrow. So this is a very, very early top 10 list. So I'm just saying, like obviously we need way more experience with these units. Let's say if I make another tier list in a week, it's gonna look different most likely. But this is just like an initial top 10. So let's see what we can come up with. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Tamagami, honestly. I feel like he does pretty well. He has the blue card, which is very nice because you can force switch out units. So let's say you are up against Majin Vegeta, you can switch him out. You also go type neutral there. He can stop long combos, which is very nice in this current meta, obviously. Yeah, I think he's gonna be your best purple, honestly. And obviously he came out with Daimagoku, so you have a nice red that can cover him. Obviously Daimagoku can snipe, so that's a very strong duo. I think he's gonna be number 10. Number 9, I actually don't remember. So we have a few options here. I think we have Super Vegito, that could be number 9. I think we have this guy, and we have Rose, I think. I'm not sure about Omega actually. Omega is green, which is not a bad color. Obviously we have Eva Boo as well. He's also green. I think these two are gonna be honorable mention. They're gonna stay here. So number 9, 8, 7. I think I'm gonna put Rose above Trio of Might. This might be a hot take, and I like Trio of Might. I feel like he's a very good unit. I kinda like Rose more. I think they are close. I think it's just a preference thing, but I kinda like Rose more. Yeah, I like the fact that he has endurance. You can't rush him. He can go type neutral. Can Trio might go type neutral? I think he can, but it's definitely there are restrictions. I mean, I think it's close. Like I think it could go either way. I just kinda like Rose more. Maybe it's just bias. I'm not gonna spend too much time on these two. I'm gonna put Rose above Trio of Might. And I think Super Vegito is going to be number 9. Why? Honestly, it's very simple. We just got a new green. We already have Vegito Blue, who is obviously a top tier character. We just got the new Super Saiyan 3. He is also a very strong unit in my opinion. And obviously Daimagoku is red, but guess what? Daimagoku can cancel buff effects when you activate Rising Rush. So even Daimagoku is like a decent, I wouldn't say counter because it's not a counter, but at the same time Vegito can just like, okay, rush him, kill him, there you go. Daimagoku can cancel buff effects. So Vegito is not even that good against Daimagoku, who is a red. So in my opinion he didn't gain value, he just lost value because one of the new units is green, so it kind of hurts him, and I don't really see any reason to run this guy. He can still do some stuff, obviously, like snipe Majin Vegeta. He can do some stuff for sure, but if you run Daimagoku on your team, he can't even do that, which is kind of crazy because once again it's a red. But at the same time, if you run Daimagoku, you can't really rush. That's the thing. You can, but you know, if you're up against an endurance unit, you won't kill them. So yeah, I think Super Vegito is going to be number 9. It's not a good meta. Too many greens, too many strong greens. Obviously Vegito Blue is ridiculous, but even Super Saiyan 3 is ridiculous. I think he's gonna be number 9, number 8, number 7, Rose, 3 of Might. I don't really care. If you want to do this, I'm fine with that too. I don't care. It could go either way. Which one do you prefer? Like, you can run both of them. Yeah, so I think that's gonna be number 7 and number 6. So we have a few options. I think I'm gonna go with Daimagoku, number 6. And I think number 5 is going to be Turles. Yeah, I think number 6 is going to be Daimagoku. I don't want to put Daimagoku above Turles. At least not right now, at least not yet. We'll see in a couple of days. I am very impressed with this guy. He's red, which is, in my opinion, a very good color right now. Obviously, blues are in a very bad spot. Honestly, since reset, I haven't even seen Turles. Or I don't remember him. But I don't think I've seen him since reset. People don't use Turles right now. There is a reason. And obviously, the reason isn't that Turles is not good. Turles is a ridiculous character. One of the best characters individually. But at the same time, as I said multiple times, blues are in a bad spot. Like, greens are ridiculous, purples are non-existent, and yeah, obviously you don't really see blue units. I mean, oh, I forgot Sword of Hope. I forgot Sword of Hope. Where is he? I forgot this guy. Oh my god. For now, I'm gonna leave him here. For now. Sword of Hope is actually ridiculous. I think Turles is better, but Sword of Hope might be the second best blue. He might be better than Vegito, honestly. Ooh, I forgot this guy. And I actually see him a lot. Like, people actually use this guy as well. I also forgot the purple Vegito. Where is he even here? He should be, right? The purple Zenkai Vegito. Where is he? I don't know if he's top 10 though, but he's definitely, I think he should be in the honorable mention tier. Bro. Oh, yeah. There he is. He's gonna be here for sure. I think, honestly, is he better than Tamagami? Honestly, I would probably say he's more valuable than these two, because this guy is a support unit. Like, people are actually running this guy. I see him more than Ultimate Gohan or Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. This guy's a support unit, he has dead buffs, so even if he just gets destroyed, like, at least he still does something for you, damage, he destroys Dragon Balls. Like, this guy is very, very good. I forgot these two. Okay. Let's move on. So, number 6 is gonna be Daimagoku. Once again, he's ridiculous. Blues are not that big of a threat. The snipe is ridiculous. The blue card snipe is pretty insane in my opinion. He can do it multiple times. I'm not sure if there is a limit. I have to retest it again. But he can do it a lot. Like, he can definitely do it at least like 3 times or something. His endurance obviously gains endurance when the enemy rushes, and he also cancels buff effects. So once again, obviously the Super Vegito would be the perfect unit against this guy, but guess what? He cancels buff effects, so Super Vegito can kill him. He's pretty tanky, he's pretty good defensively, he does decent damage, he can build up with the green cards. He's good, he's just straight up a very strong character, and he's red, which is awesome because obviously Majin Vegeta is still a problem. So yeah, I think number 6 is fine. Honestly, I can see this in the current meta. I'm not saying Turles is better, or sorry, I'm not saying Turles is worse individually, but in the current meta, I'm not seeing Turles at all. Like, if anything, I see Sword of Hope way more than Turles. You know what? Let's just go with this. Let's just go with this. He's new. Let's just go with this. He's number 5. He's gonna be number 5. Yeah, he's gonna be number 5. Okay, number 4. I think number 4 is gonna be Gotenks. And number 3 is going to be Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Yeah, I'm gonna give him number 3 just because he's Super Saiyan 3. Guess what? There you go. I don't care. He's gonna be number 3. So yeah, this guy. Obviously Gotenks is still really good. He's red. So once again, red is a good color right now. He counters Vegeta, and blues are not really that big of a threat. He has endurance nullification, which is also very nice because even if you run into Sword of Hope, who is probably the most common blue, you can just kill him with your main. So obviously Gotenks is still insanely good. This guy, I mean, he's green, so you don't have to worry about anything really. No purples around, at least they are not that common. And yeah, this guy is ridiculous in my opinion. Him and Vegito Blue together, I don't even really understand like what were they thinking. Like you can just literally go on forever. This guy can just infinitely draw cards. When you transform, you get a full hand. His green card gives him hand, or his green card gives him a full hand basically, or not a full hand. I don't know. He gets cards. That's the point. And he just doesn't really run out of cards. He has endurance modification every single time he enters the battlefield or when he transforms for 15 timer counts, I think. And that's just general endurance nullification. So you don't need to use a card, you just have 15 timer counts and you just nullify endurance. So Majin Vegeta, Gotenks, all these units, Sword of Hope, you can just kill them. You can just kill them with tap attacks, with a strike card, you can just kill them. He's ridiculous in my opinion. He does a ton of damage. He has the health restore debuff as well, which is in my opinion extremely valuable too. Against Vegeta, against Gotenks, any endurance unit against Vegito Blue, it's really fucking strong. He's immune to debuffs, so for example Vegito Blue's debuff doesn't affect this guy. He's ridiculous in my opinion. I've seen some people saying like he's just a worse Vegito Blue, which sure, I think Vegito is better, but at the same time I don't really think that he's bad just because Vegito is better. Like this guy is ridiculous in my opinion. Like high stars, I think this guy is kinda unstoppable, just like Vegito. Or very similar. You can at least stop him with the unit gauges, but yeah, he's ridiculous in my opinion. So he's definitely top 5. Like maybe you can put Gotenks above him, but I would say at worst I would probably just go with top 4. I wouldn't push him below that. So in my opinion, it's gonna be number 3. Vegito is number 2, and Vegito Blue is number 1. I think these two are still easily number 1 and 2. Yeah, I think Vegito Blue. I was debating like who is actually better, like when he first came out. I feel like at this point he's just number 1. I think he's just too good. Like he what he does, he just does it too well. The infinite combos, the green card, the gauge nullification, the counter gauge nullification, endless combos, he can go type neutral. He's ridiculous. He's pretty good defensively as well, at least he's pretty annoying. With his debuffs, he heals, he gets his vanish back twice. Yeah, I think he's just too good. I honestly think he's just too good. Obviously Vegeta has more utility with the endurance, with the lock-in, with the AoE green card, all that stuff, but Vegito does that one thing, offense obviously, just way too well. And yeah, I think Vegito is number 1 in my opinion. I still think Vegito is like arguably number 1, but yeah, in my opinion Vegito is number 1. Vegito is number 2. Yeah, I think Super Saiyan 3 is going to be number 3. Gotenks 4. 5 Daimagoku, Turles, I think these guys could be interchangeable. I think I can see the argument for Turles. Although, once again, I haven't seen Turles since reset. So I haven't seen him in like 2 days. Which is kind of crazy though. And that tells you something. Like, I don't really want to run Turles. Like, if I'm building a team right now, building a team with Turles, I don't know if I would really want to do that. When you have this guy and you have this guy, and these together are actually pretty common. And these three, this might be the best team in the game. So if this is the best team in the game, do you really want to run Turles? I'm not sure. So I think Turles is gonna be number 6. 7 Rose is definitely in a weird spot for me, because so many people talk so much shit about him, I just don't think he's as bad as people are saying. So it's very hard to like actually have I don't even know how to say it, but I'm not even sure because I don't think he's as bad. But when I see everyone talking shit, I'm doubting myself. So I don't know. I think he's gonna be. I don't know. I don't care. He's gonna be number 7. I don't really want to push it. Like maybe I can see this. Other than that, like I wouldn't push him lower than this. Although I'm gonna push Sword of Hope up. You know what? I think number 7 is going to be Sword of Hope. I think Sword of Hope, I like him better than these 3. Yeah. I think I like him better than these 3. And honestly, I could see Sword of Hope above Turles. I definitely see him more. That's a fact. I see Sword of Hope more than Turles. Turles doesn't really have type neutral in his kit. Besides the blue card. Is this like a hot take? Is this like a super mega hot take? I definitely see Trunks more than Turles. And honestly, I would probably say I'm more comfortable. If I would build a team with a blue, I would probably pick Trunks. I mean, Future is definitely a team. You can run purple Vegeta, so you have a purple to cover against the greens. Turles, what team does he have? I guess just Saiyans, PO, like whatever. You just put him on the leader slot. I kind of want to put Trunks above Turles. Is that a hot take? I don't know, man. Like that's the thing. I haven't seen Turles in like 2 days. I'm seeing this guy pretty often still. I'm gonna go with this. This might be a crazy hot take, but once again, second day, very early tier list. If I do a tier list again in like a week, it's gonna look completely different most likely. I'm gonna go with this. You know what? I'm gonna go with this. I don't care. This might be controversial, but I just don't see Turles at all, and I see this guy all the time. Okay, number 8. Yeah, Rose, because Future, PO. I mean, who cares? Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Number 8, Rose. Number 9, Tree of Might, and number 10. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Number 10, number 12. So I think I'm gonna have these 3. So they are gonna be like number 10, 11, number 12, and it could go either way. I think. If I would probably say this guy above Vegito and Tamagami. You know what? I'm not gonna waste my time thinking about this. I think these 3 are pretty close, and it could go either way. I mean, at this point, you can probably just put Iwabu in the mix. Although I don't really see Iwabu anymore. And I would say, although greens are in a good spot, but like my problem with Omega and Iwabu is that you just don't really have a reason to run them, especially since SSJ3 came out as well. I think SSJ3 is definitely better than those 2. And if you are running 2 greens, you are running Vegito and you are running Super Sentry. You don't need to run Omega or Iwabu. Of course, if you don't have Vegito or you don't have Super Sentry, of course I understand, but I have them and I'm gonna think like that. We have those units and I feel like these 2 have like basically no value. You can build a team with them, of course, but it's more like I want to run these characters because I want to run them. It's not because like that's the best setup. So they are good, obviously, but they are kind of just unneeded. Shin is just good. Shin is just a solid unit still, I would say. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this. This is fine. So this is not really ordered. This is like number 10, 11, 12. I'm not gonna waste my time. I think Tamagami and Vegeta are pretty close. Vegito is here as well. And it could go either way. I mean, Vegito can kill Gotenks, Majin Vegeta, so he still has value. He can rush Trunks as well. So he has some value as well, I would say. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. I'm not gonna waste my time with these 3. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, yeah. Rosé number 8. I think it's fine. Yeah. I'm gonna go with this. Uh, maybe I'm gonna do another one in a couple of days, maybe a week. Maybe I'm gonna do like a full LF slash Ultra tier list, like an actual tier list, not a top 10 list, a tier list, like Z tier, S tier, all that stuff. Alright, this is gonna be my top 10 list for now. Very early, once again, keep in mind before you go crazy, this is the second day, so that definitely affects my thinking that we don't really have too much experience with the new units. Still playing against how should I say it, like maybe newer players, not that experienced players. So yeah, like this is very early. This is literally the second day, so keep that in mind. Other than that, this is gonna be my top 10. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.